Hey, 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 everybody, rise and shine. You're like, Sarah, it's nighttime here. I don't know, where are you? Rise and shine for this show. All right, how about that? Welcome, everybody. This is Display TV. I'm your host, Sarah Pribis, and I'm so excited to be back with all of you. We had like a 3-day weekend. I haven't gone so long without my display because I missed you. Did you miss me? Only one right answer, and you know what it is. Hey, everybody who's just joining us right now, let's do some shout outs. Preference goes to anybody who's being vocal in the chat. So if you want to say something, I'll shout you out. But let's shout out some of these names. We got Quiz Paparazzi here. We've got Chico99FB, Veronica 1980, Grezzy Bacan, P221108, Kloop is here, Durf08 is here, Inate Top is here. Ooh, hello. That's a lot of letters. And I don't know how to read. No, that's not true. I know how to read. I just don't want to spell out all the letters. Hi, everybody. Urban Sombrero and Ven969. Gummy Nuggets. How was my weekend? My weekend was fabulous. Lots to celebrate, of course. Even, if you weren't doing Easter, Passover was this weekend. Ramadan is this entire month. Spring is in the air. Maybe you're just celebrating the fact that you're back here with me. What are you celebrating, or what did you celebrate? What was your highlight of the weekend, right? If you had to choose, what was your highlight of the weekend? Was it the Passover Seder? Was it the Easter egg hunt, or was it Coachella? Maybe you didn't even go to Coachella, but you've been enjoying the Coachella content that you're seeing across your feeds. I know mine is covered with them. All right, we got an even split here, like 33. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I don't know if I've ever seen an exactly even 33, 33, 33, but here we go. We got 45% of you saying you loved the Easter egg hunt. Oh, I miss it. I miss being a child and hunting for eggs and dyeing them, getting an Easter basket, seeing the Easter bunny, which I never did, but Chaz did. Chaz did that a lot. Every year he met the Easter bunny. You saw the Easter bunny this weekend? And an Easter egg hunt? I went to a child's birthday party and I still didn't get to do an Easter egg hunt or hang out with the Easter bunny. Well, 41% of you looks like you did that. If you enjoyed a Passover Seder, that's incredible. And oh my gosh, for 20% of you, if you went to Coachella, I need to know highlights. Come on, give it to me. That footage is looking fantastic. And please put it on display. I would love to see some highlights from Coachella on display. Lots to celebrate. We rested, right? Did we? I did. Did I? That's always a great question to ask. Yeah, you asked how my weekend was. I got to celebrate my goddaughter's birthday on Saturday. She turned 1. It was the cutest party ever. It was Alice in Wonderland themed, and man, they went all out. There was a gorgeous cake. There were cute kids. There was a musician singing kids' songs. We had a whole taco truck. What? It was crazy. And I will definitely make sure I put some highlights up on display for all of you because it was, I don't know if I even had like a 16th birthday or a 21st birthday. That was as nice as this 1-year-old's birthday party. Lang Louie, you're here. Hey, welcome on in. We've got everybody here today. Marcio's here. Sparky23 is here. Hey, everybody. Alicia Claire came on in. We've got Amy Princess 77. What's going on? How was everybody's weekend? Did we enjoy some celebrations of some kind? Maybe just celebrating life. Maybe just celebrating love. Maybe just celebrating family, right? But some of you, at least according to the poll, were celebrating at Coachella. In which case, I gotta know. Which was your favorite Coachella performance? Maybe you didn't even go to Coachella. Maybe you just had to watch the highlights online. But who was the best headliner at Coachella? Was it Harry Styles? Was it Billie Eilish? Or was it The Weeknd? And if you didn't see any of those performances, but you have a favorite artist of those three, you know what? Go ahead and tap that one. That's what I'm curious about, though. I saw, like I said, such great content. Always so fun to see the festival outfits. You know what else I saw a lot of this year is brands sponsoring creator houses and creators like having these insane like themed house experiences. I'm kind of jealous. It makes me want to be like an even bigger creator than I am. Chaz, did you see any of that? Yeah. Oh, I want in. Have you ever been to Coachella?
Oh, gosh, no.
Does that Agash know like I don't want to go, or you don't? Not your thing. Okay, well 51% of you say Harry Styles. Harry Styles would get my vote too, I think. I don't know. Again, I didn't watch any of these performances. 27% of you say Billie Eilish, and 18% of you said The Weeknd. Awesome. And I got to know, after this poll comes down, did anybody get to Coachella in person? Did anybody watch the actual highlights? Has anybody been keeping up with this stuff? Let me know in the chat. I'm so curious. I get my Coachella news through all of you through social media, and that's honestly, that's half of the reason that I'm on social media. I get most of my news, my updates, my pop culture stuff from social media. So please give it to me right here. All right, everybody. So if you don't know, this show is all about how to earn on display. We show off your original content here on display. And of course, we got a little trivia coming up for you as well, where we give away $500. That's at noon Eastern time. So we're looking at about 20 minutes from now. Are you all warmed up? Have we had our coffee? Have we had some breakfast? Maybe it's nighttime. You're like winding down depending on where you're at in the world. Yeah? How are we feeling? We feeling ready for the game? Maybe we needed the rest this weekend. We had that 3-day weekend. Maybe it was helpful. Maybe you're like, ooh, I'm feeling rusty. I'm feeling out of practice. Ooh, I have a lot of people saying that they watched the live stream from Coachella. Lang Louise saw it. Urban Sombrero saw it. Watched the live stream. It was amazing. Very cool. Yeah, maybe I'll go back and check it. It won't be live anymore, but I'm always down to watch some footage of concerts. Remember when we did Display Fest? That was live. That was a live virtual concert experience. And honestly, like, I don't know, you weigh in. Pretty cool. Like, if you can't be there in person, it's the second best thing, really. Facts Guru, I don't know where you got that information from, but trivia is 5 days a week, friend. 5 days a week, 12 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. No, it's 5 days a week. So yeah, if you want to tune into trivia, you're in the right place. It's starting here in the stream in about 20 minutes. Okay, now listen, if you are looking to earn money and you're finding that you can't answer those 10 questions on a consistent basis, you know what else that you could do consistently here on display to help you earn money? Post, baby. You gotta be posting and you can earn a little extra. So let's talk about it. How does that work, right? So essentially, if you are posting on a regular basis, you're getting your original content up, and that is circulating in other people's timelines and feeds. That is earning you money. That alone is earning you money. Because if you notice when you're scrolling through your timeline or feed and you're seeing the other creators' posts, every 3 posts, there's an ad. The money from that ad goes 50% to display and 50% to the 3 creators whose posts appear above that ad. So again, this is pretty passive. As long as you're getting the content up and you're forming an engaged audience, which honestly, this chat is a great place to start getting to know the people in the community, making sure you're going out of your way to say hello and engage with their content, they're gonna start to follow and engage with yours. Now, the second way to earn money here on display from posting your content is through the Support Me button. As you can see here, this is a little yellow S in a circle. It says Support Me. It's on the bottom right of another creator's post. So you got your like, your comment, your share button. Those are all very valuable. It's great to do those things. But Support Me literally helps another creator get paid. And you're not taking any money out of your wallet. It's not coming out of your display bank account. All it takes is a little bit of time. So when you tap that button, you're gonna watch an ad, maybe 15 seconds-ish, right? And then the money from that ad goes 50% to display and 50% to the creator that you just supported. Are you seeing a pattern here? So normally other social media platforms, they keep 100% of that ad revenue that's generated on your content. But here at Display, we're giving back 50% to the creators because we recognize the time and the energy that goes into creating content and the value that it provides. So that's the format here. So make sure you're going out of your way to tap Support Me on other creators' posts and help them earn money here on Display. And I guarantee you, they're gonna do the same for you, okay? All right. Now, let's talk about the third way that you can earn some money here on Display, and that is by inviting your friends. So the way that you're going to do this is you're gonna go to your main menu, and you're gonna tap Invite Your Friends. When you tap on Invite Your Friends, you'll see 3 different options here, right? You can copy the link, you can invite your contacts, or you can use the QR code. These are unique to you. These have been generated according to your profile, and that way we can trace the referral to you. This is really important because you get 10% off of whatever someone makes on this platform once they sign up under you. So if you just verbally tell someone to join Display, or you just text them like, hey, I'm on this cool social media app where I actually get paid to post, or I get to play trivia every day for money, right? Maybe these are some of your selling points. But you're not using your code, you're not getting credit, you're not gonna earn money for doing that. So make sure that you're using any one of those links and you're telling your friends and your family to check out Display and hang with us. Okay, so those are sort of the basics for how to earn on Display. Who's been earning money? I like to check in every once in a while. Who's been earning a little extra cash on Display? Maybe people were able to spend that on the sort of half-priced Easter candy today that's going out? Maybe? Yeah? Okay, good. I'm happy to hear that. Now, speaking of candy, maybe you want to recommend some of your favorites to your followers, in which case, let's talk a little bit about the Display Case, shall we? Let's do it. So the Display Case is your own unique storefront that you can set up that's linked to your profile, where you can recommend your favorite things, or if you're an artist, you could actually recommend your own things. So let's say you've got a podcast. Let's say you have an album or EP available. Let's say you're designing t-shirts or you've got art for sale. You can literally link your own products or direct people to your products utilizing this feature. So currently this is available only through products that are available on Amazon, but ultimately this will be expanded to include other platforms and services. Okay, so let's go through how simple it is to set this up, your Display Case. So first you're gonna go to your profile, right? This is pretty much where everything starts from. And then you're gonna click on that shopping bag, suitcase looking icon that's between Edit Profile and the piggy bank. Once you click on that, it's gonna prompt you. You can name your storefront, you can create a cover photo, you can add your own description here, and then you're gonna hit next. And you're gonna see, I've already added all of these items here, right? They've already been generated in my storefront. I've got my cover photo, my store's name, my description, but I wanna show you how truly easy it is to add your own item. So you're gonna tap on that green Add Item button that's at the bottom of the screen, and then we're gonna search for something like macro lens, right? Have a general idea of what you're looking for. So we'll type macro lens, we'll see what's populated here. Okay, so actually the one that I'm looking for is on the top right. We're gonna tap Keywing camera lens, and then bam, it is added to our Display Case. It's really pretty straightforward. So how about that? How cool is that, right? Now, interestingly enough, you can share these individual items one at a time as a post. So let's say like you don't really know what to post for today, but you're like, ooh, I kind of want to like create a storefront or add a new item. So maybe you just want to share that item as a post. Or let's say like you do have a new podcast. So you're not trying to share your whole storefront, but like you want to share your podcast to your audience and let them know, hey, new episode dropped today or whatever it is, right? You can actually share that individual item to your feed as a post and tell people why they should check it out, and it clicks directly to that item. Or you could share your entire storefront and like tell them it's had a complete overhaul or facelift. Say, hey, I just updated for spring, or hey, I just themed my storefront for all of my Easter candy must-haves, whatever it is that you want to do. But do it, have fun, experiment. Who has set up their storefront? Let me know in the chat right now. I'm curious who set it up. And in the meantime, let me just ask you, what kinds of items are you excited to add to your Display Case, right? We got all kinds of things you can add: gear, equipment, fashion, accessories, fitness, wellness, food, drink, pet supplies. Which items are you gonna put in your Display Case? If you haven't set it up already, or maybe now you're inspired, you're like, ooh, I didn't even think that I could add something like that. What would you wanna add? It's looking like a lot of you are like, ooh, I didn't know I could add food, drink. There is a chili oil that I should probably link to my storefront that I've been using on pretty much everything, and it is available through Amazon. It's delicious, but yeah, think food, drink. You can add anything to your storefront. Get creative. I love this. Well, if you're here with us, you might know we've got a trivia game coming up in about 14 minutes, which is super exciting because we're giving away $500. We do this every single weekday at 12 noon. And if you tune in early, like a lot of you are right now, that means you get a free answer. So I'm gonna ask you question 8 from today's game. Treat this as a practice question. It's not for any points or money or anything. And then I will reveal the answer so that you have it for today's game. All right, let's do this thing. Let's see how y'all do. The question is, a bundling of zygomaticus muscle causes which physiological phenomenon? A bundling of the zygomaticus muscle causes which physiological phenomenon? Is it dimples, is it hitchhiker's thumb, or is it a tooth gap? Where is the zygomaticus muscle? Do we know this? It sounds fancy schmancy, and I gotta tell you, it's not one that I've ever heard of, but I will also tell you that I am bundling my zygomaticus muscle right now. Ooh, does that give it away? Does that give you a hint? Maybe it does, yes? Can you tell now? Well, 48% of you knew it, and it's dimples. I don't necessarily have super pronounced dimples, but the zygomaticus muscle is the one that helps you smile. And yes, the bundling of the muscles is what causes the dimpling. So dimples is your answer to question 8 in today's game. Who's ready to win some money, by the way? Say I am. Give me an emoji. Give me a fire emoji if you're feeling ready for it in the chat. And in the meantime, if you're not feeling ready, that's okay. There's another way that you can earn money here on display, and that's by posting your original content. So let's go through some of the content that I have been loving from today's feeds. This is from over the weekend. We've got some Easter cookies. How cute is this? This is from Camo Mermaid XOXO, and her kid Aiden made these. Look at the decorating. I love it. This reminds me of what I used to do as a kid. So cute. All right, the next we've got this one from Jenny Girl. It's her kitty, Simba. And yeah, Catterday is one of my favorite holidays. We're talking about, Easter and Passover, but Catterday happens once a week. So definitely make sure you're getting that cat content up. Who else do we have here on display today? Oh, we've got this one from On the Coast. How gorgeous is this? I mean, listen. Sunsets, sunrises, pretty scenic pictures like this, I bet you these can be found all around the world. We all have equal access to photo taking abilities like this if we just look up or just look out. So maybe this is the kind of content that you want to go out and capture today and get it up on your display page so that I can shout it out tomorrow here. All right, next up, we've got this one from Link. How cute is this? Love me. I think these are dogwoods. I think these are dogwood flowers, but if I'm not right, please correct me in the chat. I'm definitely not like a pro flower identifier, but these remind me of the dogwood tree flowers that I had in my driveway, or I should say like bordering my driveway growing up. And look at all the engagement on this photo. There's so many gorgeous spring blooms happening right now, lots of pretty spring flowers. So if that's happening outside of your house, go get some of them up on display. I'm loving all of the flower and the spring content. It's gorgeous. Hey everybody, if you're just tuning in, trivia is starting in 10 minutes. We're giving away $500. But in the meantime, I'm showing off a couple photos, original content from my display bees that's also helping them earn money. Let's do one or two more. All right, we've got this one. Oh, how fun is this? This one's from Debbie. This is her bird, Sammy. She's got tons of great content, photos and videos. This is actually from a video of Sammy. She shows bath time. She shows post-bath. So if you want some bird content in your feed, go check Debbie out on display. And let's do one more before we wrap this. We got this one from Jen Yamaguchi. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love seeing the person behind the post. And I mean, if this was my sky, I would be super happy. Sunset love, she says. And yeah, I love that sunset. On the water, oh, take me there, please. Jen is one of our display advisory board members from Japan, and she's got incredible content from her pup to food content to photos like you just saw. Definitely go check her out on display. All right, friends, it is almost time for trivia. We've got about 9 minutes to go. We already gave out the answer to question 8. So if you tune in early every single weekday, I do give that away. But for the rest of you, I'll see you back here at 9. everybody, and welcome to an all-new round of Display Trivia live from New York City. Hi, friends. I'm so glad you're here. Did you miss me after that 3-day weekend? Yes, we took 3 full days off, but we're back. And seriously, who'd you expect? The Easter Bunnies? No, sillies. I am your host, Sarah Pribis. And I'm so glad that you could join us because today is what is scientifically known as a double whammy. Yeah, no, not only is it a Monday, cue sirens, it is tax day. Normally that day falls on April 15th, but because of the holiday weekend, it got moved to Monday. But you know what, Displays? I'm choosing to look at this glass half full, you know? Especially because this glass is filled with a virgin pina colada and my parents only let me order 1 with dinner. You know, anything else and I'll spoil my appetite. But yes, right? Let's be optimists together. At least we're getting all the crap out of the way nice and early in the week. You know, just think, after today, it'll be smooth sailing from here to Friday. Yeah, now that feels like something to celebrate. And I would love to give you all that little boost that you need to propel you into a good week with a trivia win. Cushion the blow of this double whammy, if you will. So here's how it's gonna work. You'll have 10 seconds to answer 10 questions each. When a new question appears on your screen, choose carefully because once you tap, there's no going back. If you get one wrong though, just keep playing for fun. This is a game, it's fun. Make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi and that you're holding your phone vertically so you can keep your eyes on me and on the questions. Your winnings will appear in your display bank account if you're actively posting and have a completed profile. Okay, yeah. Now that's out of the way, so let's do a practice question. Now I know a lot of you are stateside and you're about to get your tax refunds from Uncle Sam, so tell me, would you rather spend it all in one place, spend a summer abroad, or spend a little time with me? I mean, I guess technically that's what you're doing, right? Spending a little time with me? Yeah? Well, thank you. You know what? I actually really don't take it for granted. I'm glad that you choose me. And 40% of you chose spend it all in one place and spend summer abroad, even split there. But for now, stay here, spend a little time with me because it's time for Display Trivia. Question 1. A necktie is traditionally worn on what part of the body? Neck, ankle, waist. A necktie is traditionally worn on what part of the body? Neck, ankle, waist. Come on, people. The answer is in the name. In the words of Avril Lavigne, could I make it any more obvious? Well, I don't know. Are you interviewing Julia Fox? If so, don't rely on a straightforward answer. Well, it started out as a memoir, but now it's just going to be my first book, Or maybe it will just be a pamphlet, could be a war novel. You'll just have to wait and see. Okay, now back to the question. A necktie is worn around the neck, and 96% of you are looking very sharp in this first question. Question 2. All of the following cards are needed for a royal flush except King, 7, Queen. All of the following cards are needed for a royal flush except King, 7, Queen. A royal flush is the name of a very nice hand in poker. And I know what you're thinking. Poker? Sarah, I hardly know her. Well, then don't be shy. Go up and introduce yourself. I find a great way to make a first impression is to invite someone to your stand-up comedy show. It's a 2-drink minimum and there's no parking. Can't wait to see you then. A royal flush has very little to do with Prince Harry's toilet and everything to do with having cards of all the same suit from 10 to ace. All the face cards, And face it, 92% of you are moving on to question 3. Well done. The Oculus is a device that utilizes what technology? NFTs, VR, AI. The Oculus is a device that utilizes what technology? NFTs, VR, AI. Technology, man, it is a necessary evil. That's what we say about something that we know is kind of bad, but in the short term, we get more from it than it takes from us. Like an absent boyfriend who has subscriptions to every streaming service. Ugh, Brian's having another boys' night. Guess I'll have to watch almost every Oscar-winning movie all by myself. Well, NFTs are non-fungible tokens. AI is artificial intelligence. But VR is virtual reality, which is where you go when you put on those goggles. No, they don't make you look dumb at all. Okay, yeah, they definitely make this person look dumb. But 86% of you are looking quite the opposite of dumb because you got it. Question 4. Complete the idiom, which means to sort out details. Get down to brass pins, get down to brass nails, get down to brass tacks. Complete the idiom, which means to sort out details. Get down to brass pins, get down to brass nails, get down to brass tacks. This phrase is pretty mysterious in that we know it came from Texas in the 1860s, but other than that, its origins are very, very mysterious. We have no idea where it came from. Like Stonehenge or the contents of Area 51. Ooh, or Hilaria Baldwin's Spanish accent. That one still gets me. But the phrase is get down to brass tacks, the nitty gritty. 86% of you pinning down that right answer. Let's do question 5. Double Dutch is a form of which popular athletic activity? Jump rope, hockey, skating. Double Dutch is a form of which popular athletic activity? Jump rope, hockey, skating. Double Dutch? Well, sign me up. Double of anything is usually better. Double French fries? Yes, please. Double rainbow? No complaints here. Double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble? Well, sweetie, if it will make something wicked come this way, then yes. Double Dutch is a form of jump rope that utilizes 2 ropes and requires at least 3 people to successfully perform. Speaking of successful performances, 92% of you getting that one right and hopping into question 6. The new ABC sitcom by Quinta Brunson takes place in a school district in which city? New York, Philadelphia, Boston. The new ABC sitcom by Quinta Brunson takes place in a school district in which city? New York, Philadelphia, Boston. This show is brand new and it is fantastic. And let me say, it is so refreshing to see a new show doing well that is not a remake or a long-running series. You know what I mean? Like, do you know how many survivors we have at this point? 42. 42 seasons. Like, if CBS keeps this up, soon we're gonna have to start having babies just to make new contestants to go on Survivor. I mean, sheesh. But this show is a new scripted comedy called Abbott Elementary. It's so good. It focuses on a public school in Philly. The ratings are in, and 90% of you got it. Question 7. Criminology experts say that without a viable lead in this time frame, the chance of solving a homicide case decreases dramatically. 60 minutes, 24 hours, 48 hours. Criminology experts say that without a viable lead in this time frame, the chance of solving a homicide case decreases dramatically. 60 minutes, 24 hours, 48 hours. Can't solve the case, huh? This looks like a job for Detective Sarah. I'm just kidding. I could never be a detective because I'm not really that great at solving things, Crossword puzzles? No. Math equations? No. These riddles 3? Let's just say if I run into any trolls under bridges anytime soon, I'm gonna be in trouble. So there's really no way that I could pin down a murder suspect in 48 hours. That's only 2 days. I mean, I spend 2 days each week just procrastinating, so I have stuff to do later in the week. But 83% of you are putting those sleuthing skills to the test. I hope it rewards you handsomely. Let's do question 8. A bundling of the zygomaticus muscle causes which physiological phenomenon? Dimples, hitchhiker's thumb, tooth gap. A bundling of the zygomaticus muscle causes which physiological phenomenon? Dimples, hitchhiker's thumb, tooth gap. If you tuned into the pre-show, you know. There's certain things that I like in bundles, like flowers or fresh laundry or home internet and cable packages. But like muscles in bundles, I'm not sure that I like it. Like, why are they all clumping together like that? Are they telling secrets? Hey, Hey, stop that, gluteus maximus. I do so not have a big butt. Ooh, hey, gluteus maximus, the biggest muscle in the body and also a huge gossip. But the zygomaticus muscles are the ones in the face that help us smile, and a place where muscle bundling in the womb causes dimples. Who knew that a birth defect could be so adorable? We love dimples. 92% of you got it. Question 9. The product developed by Tetra Pak in the early 60s led to the popularity of which of the following beverage brands? Four Loko, GT's Kombucha, Capri Sun. The product developed by Tetra Pak in the early 60s led to the popularity of which of the following beverage brands? Four Loko, GT's Kombucha, Capri Sun. I love beverages. I love them. In fact, I'm a beverage queen. I'm a trivia queen and I'm a beverage queen. I need at least 3 beverages on me at all times. One for hydration, one for energy, and one for fun. So for breakfast, we'd probably do some water, coffee, and an OJ, right? It is a very delicate balance that cannot be disturbed. Kind of like a coral reef ecosystem, you know? But like instead of anemones and clownfish, it's me yelling on set because where is my vegan protein smoothie, Chaz? Okay, but like really we needed to find that smoothie yesterday. Okay. And speaking of throwbacks, anyone down for a juice box? Maybe a Capri Sun? Swedish company Tetra Pak was the first patented juice box that paved the way for lunchtimes to come. 86% of you poked your straw into that question. And who's ready? Because it's time for the final question. Question 10. In accordance with the Dewey Decimal System, select the correctly ordered topics from smallest value to largest. Arts, computer science, religion. Computer science, religion, arts. Religion, arts, computer science. In accordance with the Dewey Decimal System, select the correctly ordered topics from smallest value to largest. Arts, computer science, religion. Computer science, religion, arts. Religion, arts, computer science. Dewey thinks he's so special with his Dewey Decimal System. What, like finding a way to organize books in a library is important? Please, okay? It's got nothing on the Sarah Pribis system. But what's the Sarah Pribis system, you might ask? Well, with the Sarah Pribis system, you can finally organize your life into chaos. Want to schedule 3 meetings at once but don't know how? Want to remember an important doctor's appointment the morning of? Call now. Operators are standing by, but their phones aren't working because they dropped them on the subway platform. Yay! In the Dewey Decimal System, even though computer science seems like it might be technology, it's actually classified as information systems under general knowledge in the zeros, the triple O's. Religion falls under the 2000s, 200s, and the arts are sitting pretty at 700. Whew, that's a lot of numbers, that's a lot of ordering, and 82% of you are pretty organized with getting that correct answer. Is it what you needed to get a win? How do we do on this Monday after a 3-day weekend? Was it still feeling fresh? Maybe you were like, we should take 3-day weekends more often. Shout out those scores in the chat. You came, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge, and you're getting paid. 377 of you. Bravo. Well done. I'm impressed. That was a pretty hard quiz today. I mean, I kind of say that after every single quiz, but like today, I feel like it was especially hard. Some of that stuff, I don't even know. Marciela got a 3 out of 10. Bite me. No, 9 out of 10. So close. Amy Princess got a 5 out of 10. Who's a winner that wants to shout themselves out? We've got Inate Top with a 7 out of 10. A Sweet Matthias with a 10 out of 10. You are a 10 out of 10, babe. We got Artsy Chris with a 9 out of 10. Santosha with a 7. Tony24 Mark 1. Marcia's congratulating all the winners. And Chico99FB also won. Bravo! Give yourselves a pat on the back. Friends, we do this every single weekday at noon. That's 12 Eastern time. If you want that free answer because you need a little extra help, tune in about 30 minutes early. I give it away every single day. And with that, I will see you tomorrow, friends. Bye-bye.